So, that's it with the plug. We still don't have a game.
Yeah, maybe they asked for a bit of a break. I mean, Infi did have, quite a long day already.
Yes, that's correct.
With
6 maps in a row without too many breaks.
Could be even longer for him. Are they gonna play random? To be honest, I almost expect it, man.
As I said before, TH this year in Human Mirror is 15-0. That should ring a bell for Infi that this guy is pretty strong. Infi on the other side, his matchup versus Human is also not that bad. He has only lost a single map in this matchup. He is, let me do the math real quick, 6, 8, 10, 15-1. So not that could be here the best Human Mirror possible in the scene, and it's about a lot of prize money. The runner-up gets $1,600, the third place only $800, so twice the prize money for a best of 3. Infi Elf versus TH Human is my prediction, says the Star Shape. Possible. Yeah, certainly possible. I mean,
he did play that in the qualifiers, didn't he?
Yes. We start on Terranas stand, by the way.
Oh, why I not see game?
Now I invite you. We have a new sub, by the way. It's a baby 9-month resub by Yuria. Keep it up, guys. Thanks a lot for the effort you put into this awesome game and the community. Thank you so much for the support, man, and enjoy your replay packs. If you're a sub to this channel, you can get access to a secret room in our Discord. That is discord.backtowarcraft.com. And we put out the replay packs in that room. What up?
It's like the dark room, secret room. You have to
I don't know what you're doing there, but I just spread replays.
You have to know the password, You have to do the tuk tuk tuk, the password knock. I don't know, maybe you're not part of our secret room.
Yeah, seems like you're leaving me out on the fun. But it's okay, I'm too busy anyways,
Too busy for fun.
Too busy for fun. And there's another resub coming in, Grüne Brille for 5 months. Is that coming from the Mazimoto song? Is it Mazimoto or is it Materia? I don't know. And
One of those German guys who can't rap anyways.
That's a bold statement. Materia is quite good. And Mazimoto is fun, so. We have a Twitter shout out by Magico Johnson. Thank you very much. She says, "You're doing such a great job, guys. Try to store the endless congratulations of the nostalgic Warcraft 3 community somewhere so you can tell your grandchildren one day. I saved my interviews and of course, let's hope that YouTube will be around then so we can show them our commentary. That's what we did back in our 20s. Sitting in front of a computer and screaming at elves and orcs. And it's not 3D.
Years well spent.
And man, Star Shaped is right. It is TH Human versus Infi Night Elf. This is the lower bracket final of Color Cup. This is the second last game of patch 1.28 at Back to Warcraft competition. This is a match for $800. Both have $800 guaranteed, but you can boost it up to 1,200 or even more because the winner of this goes into the grand final against Moon, and then there is $3,175 on the line, as you can see in the bracket right here. Infi has defeated WFZ today. Infi has defeated Lucifer today, and now he is up against his best friend who lost to Moon yesterday. TH, a force to be reckoned with. As I said before, TH's matchup versus Night Elf at the moment, not that great. He's about 50% this year. It was once his strongest matchup, but I think it's due to the fact that Life and Foggy especially became so good against him. So, what will we see against Infi? How well do they know this matchup against themselves? Terranas Stand is the first map. Here we go.
Yeah, dude, this is gonna be a wild series, man. We're already starting off with a late altar. Something that TH plays quite a lot, however, exclusively on Echo Isles. Now it's on Terranas. Can you still do the Tinker / Naga tower push? Usually that is reliant upon the Night Elf not being able to creep early. But this is like super easy for the knife to creep. You can't disrupt this, or is this something else entirely? Is this like a neutral hero expansion? I don't know, Neo. I don't know.
Seriously, I can't predict this either. As we said before, in the grand final of the first GCS qualifier this year, Infi was able to defeat TH with random 4-0 in this best of 7. And there he played Night Elf once and won, but that was against TH's org. So pretty unpredictable today. On the other side, we have a Warden for Infi, as it is quite normal at the moment. Loliot was able to defeat TH yesterday 3-0 in the tournament that we don't mention. And it is no hero. It is a neutral hero for TH. And the footman.
Infi should already be aware of this because he saw the footy timing coming out, and if anybody knows about footy time, it should be him. And TH, of course. So what is this?
A player's
What is
forces
this?
are under attack.
Usually here we would see a Tinker, yeah, exactly, a Tinker tower push. Is that what's happening? Here's the Tinker.
Could also be a Tinker expansion.
The town is under siege.
I think it is, yeah. He's not walking towards the base. He's going to the bottom left. It's a Tinker fast expansion. Tinker instant expansion.
He's not even trying to tower push. Didn't we see this yesterday against Loliot, where his tower push failed on Echo Isles and then he tried to go into this expo? That didn't work, obviously.
Yeah, but the big thing here is the Warden gets level 2 before you arrive, you know? Whatever hero it may be. So yeah, I think it would have been a bad idea to try to go for that. So it's a Tinker instant expo. Of course, this expansion is probably the easiest out of all we have in the map pool. Tinker isn't even gonna get level 2 from this. Gonna need a little bit more. Wisp confirms what he was assuming. How much damage can the Warden do now? What skill has she chosen?
What's her skill build? That's the interesting point. Is it Fan of Knives immediately? Is it Shadow Strike? The Tinker is pretty well equipped here with his 5 armor. Can withstand a little pressure getting up to level 2. Then he has the passive, is a little faster, which is nice against the Shadow Strike especially. But the Warden, man, she's not interested about this Tinker at all. Oh, doesn't decide to go for Blink. So I guess it's not Blink Fan of Knives.
A player's
Huntress Hall,
forces
by the
are
way.
under attack.
Possibly
so
also
Huntress,
still holding on to the skill points.
Possibly, yeah. So Huntress Warden against Tinker Expo.
Huh. I mean, looking ahead, Clockwork Goblins could be pretty nice against AP push. And here's the Pocket Factory again. So what skills is it? It's the Fan of Knives. 1 kill, easy. Archers are being sent away fairly quickly here. Footy's doing good damage towards them. But the next Fan of Knives is gonna hurt. 1 more kill, and a 3rd one surely here onto this next peasant. And where are the next peasants? Only coming up now.
That's so late. He only has 1 remaining. Or after this one falls, and it will, and the second one will fall as well. The Huntress is streaming in as this is so much AoE. The Warden is only down to 50% now. The Arcane Tower is at 50%. The Archers are still healthy. Is he able to knock down this expansion entirely?
I think so.
Oh, it's gonna be real close. He's stutter stepping for increased damage. More Hunters are coming in, but he's about to lose a few units, and he's not overstaying his welcome. Well done by Infi here to not lose too much. Or will this Militia? Okay, get at least 1 kill.
Only
But
1
man,
loss,
TH is between a rock and a hard place now.
Can you do something with this, with all the damage he dealt?
Players'
That's the thing about the
forces are under
Tinker, like,
attack.
you can't really run down units too well. Yeah, you're a little bit faster, but you're not ranged. You don't have a Stormbolt, you don't have Water Elementals, you just have, you know, Pocket Factory.
Counter expansion by Infi is coming up already. In a very unusual position. Staff of Teleportation for the Warden. She's back to full mana. She's back to full health. She's back to having fun with those peasants, and a Huntress in as well. The expansion is finishing though. Gets 1 more kill here, but that's the 4th kill or something. Level 2.6 already. Another Fan of Knives. That's the last one. But he's killing every single peasant again.
Is he actually gonna get everyone?
That's level 3.
Players' forces are under attack.
Jesus Christ.
The Arcane Tower, I mean, yeah, the Warden cares, but the Huntress certainly don't.
And the Hunters actually take out the Guard Tower. There's not enough damage to threaten this. Or is there? Oh, this one peasant bouncing glaive. Not that unlucky.
He can attack once more. No. Okay, so this expo is fine. He's starting to pay off. He gets this kill at the end. 75 gold more. In the meantime, Tree of Life slowly but steady rising up.
But I
A
mean,
player's forces are under attack.
if he does this with like an MK, isn't that just way better? I don't know.
Good question.
I haven't seen the Tinker being too useful yet.
The Mountain King isn't that great against the AP push, though. By the way, this Tree of Life, this is me in the morning. So slow. barely capable of doing anything.
You think he's listening to Punk right now?
Possibly.
Warden here with the more mana again, thanks to the clarities. Is it boots time?
A player's
Yes, the
forces are under
telestaff
attack.
already. Ooh, does he want to pop into the main? Nah, no wisp there, and there's an arcane anyways.
A lot of
Huntresses.
hunches, though. 6 of them. And the tech
Absolute map
behind it.
control here for the Night Elf.
He's teching, he's expanding, he has a good army. TH is still on tier 1. Has a shredder, though, so at least he has that.
I really like the safety of the wisps. Sometimes when these trees of life creep up their expo, the human can attack him and then without proper repair can die quickly. That's not gonna happen to him here. He knows this game is greatly in his favor. Just don't need to make any silly mistakes here. And should be looking good. Warden keeps on leveling. Did he deny that one?
I think so, but I'm not too sure. Town or staff back? Oh, town portal back actually.
Wow.
Things are pretty bruised, and the lightning shield is still running. 10 of knives though. He kills one of the hunters himself, but now the shredder is there. It should be easily defendable now.
The Warden.
Oh, there's no juice.
One more fan of knives here in a moment.
But he's splitting it up nicely.
And the Ancient of War actually ran to the creep camp. That's quite the big mistake.
Ooh, yeah.
Now creeping
player's
up
forces
more
are
towards
under
level 4 suddenly becomes a lot more difficult.
But he's on tier 2, he can build the lures, he has enough lumber, he has enough gold. And the expo is starting to pay off, so he's blocking the Tinker. Staff's out though. So TH needs to power creep. A high level Tinker and then distracting and do some pocket factory drops is
Yeah,
key
if the
here.
Tinker, like tinfoil head right here, if the Tinker gets to level 6, he doesn't take damage from the ward,
Player's forces are under attack.
only from right click.
That's correct.
This is mechanical.
Zeppelin drop number 1.
I think he's gonna play the solo Tinker, man. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Oh man. Warden comes in. Can he dodge the damage? No! Ooh, lots of freeze hurt, but lots of
he's-
freeze saved as well.
He saves
Only one
all of them. He really saves all of them. Crazy. And he gets a kill on the Huntress. There's no Zeppelin for Infi here. But the Entangled Gold Mine is alive.
One
That
level 4 now. But
costs
the
a lot of-
moon juice is looking
Yeah.
very, very difficult.
And it's only one lore, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, wind and lore. That's fine. But yeah, just catching up. He's regenerating everything. He's packing everything up in the Zeppelin again. Blacksmith is coming. Tech is almost done. How did he survive this early game, man?
I mean, he took a lot of damage, obviously, but somehow Infi isn't transitioning so well into the late game. Like, usually tier 3 would be underway now. Usually there would be Panda. Usually there would be Dryads already. Maybe he was a little too heavy on the Huntresses.
Yeah, 6 of them was really an overcommitment, I feel. 1,200 gold for TH. Nature's Blessing coming for the Night Elf.
A player's forces are under
He can't afford to send the Huntress into these Clockwork Goblins. They will pop and they will kill them. Ooh, boy. That's not good.
They're
AoE.
so low, dude. He has a scroll of healing, though.
Yeah, now he's ignoring them. Okay, that's nice. Oh, and finally the Hippo is out.
Alright, that will put an end to this. In the meantime, Militia and Footies were creeping up the top right gold mine. And there's gonna be quite a few towers, plus a town hall coming there very soon, I would
A player's
assume.
forces are under
Double
attack.
workshop in the bottom left. So Tinker tanks most likely. As he's taking to tier 3.
Dude, how much lame are we seeing today? Holy shit. Oh. Tanks, Tinker, and Towers.
Tinker now with boots, by the way. He is so fast at level 4 with the second passive. I don't think he has cluster rockets. And yeah, he's getting rid of the Entangled Goldmine with the Clockworks.
What the hell is this?
He's playing this so smart, man. It's unbelievable.
A player's forces are
How
under
did
attack.
this game turn around so much? It was such an amazing start.
He put on pressure. Oh,
the
he's
night.
going.
Town is
Is
under
he
siege.
going mass gyros? There's no panda. Warden is weak against them.
Oh my god.
I don't think he has the time to level up the panda. Seriously.
He's gonna landmine him to death. That's actually amazing. Oh,
And
it's gonna be fun.
This is what they call best friends in China, boys.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think they're both giggling, honestly.
He cancels the expo. Like, he has to uproot because the clockwork damage is too much. And he's expanding. Like, this is so good. Gets another kill.
Oh
It's
my
getting,
god, this is so funny.
it's getting kind of close to 5 here. Bears are coming in now, though. For Riju. The Warden can do much more now.
Doesn't have Shadow Strike though.
So easy step out. Expo survives, but of course it takes forever to entangle again. Second Expo is coming up. You're having fun there, right?
Oh man, this is so funny. I think you're gonna have like 30 gyros soon.
Oh, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, full control group already. Poor Hippogriff.
Oh man, this is just so good.
Warden is not level 5. No Tome of Retraining. He uses a heal scroll here. No landmines yet, by the way, so he can't attack ground.
By the way, thank you very much to Poofction for the sub. Welcome. Yeah, like, what's the answer here? Panda is the only answer, honestly, but level 1 Panda, unlikely to be good enough.
And the Tinker is creeping up with his shop. He doesn't even have to be there. And we have landmines, boys.
Oh,
Player's
glorious.
forces are under attack.
It really is. And now, of course, he's transitioning into tanks. I think he was baiting a panda or something a little to reduce the leveling of the Warden. And now he wants to end it.
Oh nice, he has masonry upgrades as well. This is the juicy Warcraft, guys. Tanks, gyro lane, tinker, masonry, yeah. This is where the fun is at.
There's no Master Bears yet, otherwise we will kill... Ah, finally. So now we will kill that workshop with ease.
A town is under siege.
He may be able to break this, not too many towers. Should be doable. Problem is, there's another base in the top right. And the Puppet Factory is still doing a lot of damage to the Night Elf expansion. Warden is getting almost level 5 here.
That could be such a sick game, man, if we get Warden Ultimate versus Tinker Ultimate later. Yeah, they're both level 5, and he's just waiting for the next pen of knives. Boom, gets more experience. And does he have a stab? No, he doesn't.
But how is this
Yeah,
with
maybe.
tanks, man? His Expo is almost dead against gyros only.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem indeed. He's also losing the Engine of Wind, so no talents anymore. Against the tanks.
Against the tanks? GG.
Yeah, against the tanks. Or Fury Fire. But yeah, doesn't matter. Infi taps out, and what a recovery from TH. Like, super sick. Tinker first, and he wins this game, man. Unbelievable.
Like, how did that spiral so out of control? It really takes a Warden player to know how to, you know, not only play her well, but transition into a good later game.
Yeah.
I think we both felt that the Huntresses were a little too heavy.
Yeah, if you go so many
Understandable, though.
Huntresses, then I think you have to AP push, but then against the Tinker, it's hard. Yeah, and then what? I mean... he was, like, out of nowhere, he was under so much pressure that he couldn't attack the Expo anymore. And TH had freedom to do whatever he wanted and expanded again. And yeah, from that on, from that moment on,
Yeah.
Quite easy.
Funny game, though. Very funny game.
Yes.
You're in the player slot, by the way.
Oops. See. Got a ticket for Remo real quick.
Okay, so they have to stick with their races now. There's no switching in series here, so it has to be human and night elf still. Can you do that, this craziness, on AZ as well? It's like the hardest creep expo we have in the map pool. So doubtful. I mean, you basically can only expand with an Archmage. Maybe with a Beastmaster, but that doesn't sound like a good idea. Well, I'm looking forward to this next game, man. It might be a little clowny between them, but it's certainly fresh, it's certainly new, and certainly entertaining.
And that is the last game of this patch. Now they start these shenanigans.
Possibly many more shenanigans to come. And from what we've heard also, not too unlikely that the tanks may receive the banhammer. So,
Is that so?
make use of them. I mean, when you asked Mr. Morris on stream, that did kind of sound like that. He didn't confirm nor deny, of course, typical Blizzard fashion. But same as Speed Scroll Sapper, I would assume they're kind of on the chopping block.
Speaking of patches and stuff, 1.29.1 was released yesterday, with raising the channel limits to 255 players for tournaments. We specifically asked for that for the GCS qualifiers, for example, and for the Russian or GoodGame.ru and ESL Cups, because running a tournament with 40 slot chat channels is not that great. So TH this time with an Archmage standard build. On the other side, it's a Demon Hunter, so yeah, very standard play by both.
Yeah, are we really, after this crazy game, are we really going to go into absolute meta? Possibly. Usually you want to be very well experienced here as an idle player, knowing how and when to hit that expo for the human, you know, Wisp Trick, Archer Pull, Shadow Priest, and Wisp Detonate and all that stuff. I wonder if he knows how to do all this.
Well, there's already the Purge of TH, so no Lightning Shield creep for Infi. He has a Wisp near the expansion, and of course the question now is, when will TH expand, as always, and how fast will the Demon Hunter run over? There's nothing against the laboratory for him, so he's not forcing the Purge or anything.
And he sees the demon. Usually against this instant expo is good, because he won't be able to beat down there in the south with level 2 harass. Possibly with level 1 only, but that's only level 1.
Oh, this Wisp got ensnared, so there's no Detonate against Archmage and Water Elementals. That's already pretty bad for Infi. And Archer is coming in now, and the Demon Hunter is coming in now. But it should be too late for this Rock Golem specifically. Yes. TH gets it, but Immolation is working. Right clicks against the workers and he sends the militia back.
He stole the item.
Oh yeah, bigger healing. Oh, bigger healing is so good.
And the Archmage really shouldn't trade hits here, man. That's not a good idea, buddy.
A player's forces
So-
are under attack.
You invest a lot of mana and HP into this harass. And of course, if you invest mana, then healing is very, very expensive on Moonwells, as it restores mana first and on a lower ratio. He stays in there. Okay, now he has to get out. Otherwise, he's gonna be low on HP and mana again.
He's out of mana, so he doesn't even have Immolation anymore.
Yeah.
Got quite a bit of experience here. He almost hit level 2, which the Archmage has just hit. Of course, Water Elementals will be in ample supply here with no mana burn
A
being
player's
there.
forces are under attack.
So how does he follow this up?
He should be able to go Immolation and mana burn now. So it's only evasion that's lacking. Except if he wants to be super duper aggressive. Tech is on the way, halfway through. Needs to think about the Huntress Hall though. Common mistake for Night Elves. And he has this trick down, got the troll twins. So dispel healing and damage.
With the Demon Hunter healing up here. And possibly boots. This could be a very powerful follow-up attack. He is almost full health. But only level 1, that's the issue here. Doesn't have the money for the boots. It's Hunter's Hall coming up for him next. It's gonna be a bit of a late one. Nice Water Elemental kill. That's his level 2.
Alright. 5 footmen, 2 of them are hurt. And there's quite a bit of mana. So mana burn or evasion full aggression. He's not backing it up with a Hunter's Hall, so I guess it is simulation and evasion. He's skipping mana burn.
Yes, a bit of an answer here to the Water Elemental with the Shadow Priest. As long as that one's alive, but it's dropping low. Militia coming from the main to help out as well. Immolation is still running. It's still a lot of damage from this demon. Getting 1 peasant killed. Getting the second one most likely. There it is. But now he's going to be out of mana in just a moment. He has found some kills, but what does he do now?
Is that...
isn't looking so good.
Is that worth a TP? Is that worth... skipping mana burn on level 2? I doubt it, man. He has the Hunter's Hall, Panda second, he's backing this attack up with more area of effect. So TH is under constant pressure, but okay, against the footman. Of course, Infi knows how strong footmen can become and takes them out quite quickly.
There's a shop in the middle. This is looking like ultra aggression. Of course, he needs the heal potions. Bears are way too far away. He's just gonna all in this with Dryads, isn't he?
I think so too.
A player's forces are
No
under
tech by
attack.
TH yet though.
Tower survives, that's important. The Arcane's gonna have a lot against both heroes. Alright, so this looks very much like an all-in position here from Infi.
Panda's out of mana though. Demon Hunter is not looking healthy at all. Has a little bit of immolation, but that's like 2 seconds.
It looks like TH is stabilized. The Archmage is keeping the rest of the army, the units busy in the middle. The heroes can't do too much without mana, of course. The footy is the only 4, enough to send them away.
And I feel like again the tier 2 buildings for Infi are late, same as they were on Terranas, where we had the late Dryads, the late Hippogriffs, so the Zeppelin drops did a lot. And now we only see the first engine of lore in the base now, after 6 minutes something.
Yeah, his Hunter's Hall was a little delayed. Now Shredder purchased once again, creeping up with a couple of militia and footies. Archmage dropping low, he has the boots though. Demon 2.5. When he gets to 3, he may most likely go into 1-1-1 build. But that's of course not ideal.
Still no tech though. Can he? Oh, he's going to tier 3, second lore now. So he's moving away from mass aggression and is going into tech. I still think mass bears.
Oh, surround on the demon!
Whoa,
He can't
sweet.
get out.
Sweet.
Not paying attention for a second, and that is level 3 for the Archmage with so much mana as well, and the boots. He may be able to hunt down some targets here. Doesn't have the most damage though, but oh man, is Infi in a world of trouble now.
And he's facing elimination as well. If he loses this map, he's ending up with a bronze medal and $800. And TH would again get his match against Moon.
Doesn't have a ballish yet. It's researching at the moment. Then he's gonna have something against these water elementals. Does he really want to detonate all of these wisps? Oh man, that's a lot of workers invested. Panda gets level 2 though. He has 1 breath. Using it on the water element. That seems like a misclick, not the perfect usage. And now all moon juice gone already. It only just turned daytime. These footies once again. TH and his footmen. How much mileage he gets out of these is just ridiculous.
Archmage is dropping quite low though, but with the boots, well, against Dryads he can't run away that easy. Oh, the Panda is surrounded as well. Oh, what? He does have a staff. Demon Hunter is coming back, but is he coming back in time? I doubt it. Double kill for TH, and he should make his way through the to the grand final with this. Demon Hunter is coming back. Ooh, immolation. He needs the damage, but that is what. Oh, it was only 1 Dryad shot, and that wasn't enough.
Can he kill him? Can he kill this Archmage? Then maybe he can kill all of these footies after? But he's losing some Mage Riots in return as well. This is unrecoverable damage that he's taking here.
Even a Zeppelin now.
A player's forces
GG.
are under attack.
He wasn't even on tier 2. TH finished him with Footman and Archmage only on Amazonia. Maybe not the smartest choice for Infi to play Night Elf. Maybe you should have gone for a Human Mirror to make things closer, but he had a good run today. Lower bracket round 2, he defeated WFZ. Lower bracket semi-final, he defeated Lucifer. Bronze medal safe for him, but not the big money, not the trophy of Color Cup, the first edition here. So that means the last game that you will see on Back to Warcraft with patch 1.28 is gonna be Moon versus TH. It doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah, man. Regame out from the upper bracket. We have a best of 5 now in store for you. Players will need to do the vetoes and perhaps a bit of a break before, but last game 1.29. This could be a long one as well, depending on what maps we go to. Both of these guys like to play a lot of expansions, perhaps some tanks, Moon Meadows, the Hydra Expos as you like to call them. This is going to be awesome. 2 of the most decorated players in all of Warcraft history. And Moon, can he finally put himself on the map again? He hasn't had the best last couple of months, but if he wins this one, he's to be considered one of the most dangerous players, certainly.
Exactly. It's been a while since Night Elves won a tournament. Will Moon once again be the savior of the Sentinel? We will be right back with the grand final, with the last match on 1.28. Stay tuned and tell your friends and gather a few people here. Back to Warcraft. See you in a bit.